Yo, that's up. I don't know why I wanted to say that. Heyo! Wake up, sheepies. It's time to draw. I just realized I still have the Switch 2 on. Not because I was playing it or anything, chat. But because we played it last night. Give me a second. Let me go recap. There you go. I don't want you guys to see the file names because I'm terrible with my file names. Heyo! Wake up, guys. How are you guys doing? You guys having a good evening? Saturday? No. Today's Wednesday, right? Wednesday. I won't lie though, this whole week has been all over the place for me. Like, maybe it's the Pocopia causing a time dilation. Let me move my thing. There you go. My microphone had to move down. Oh yeah, I gotta turn on text-to-speech. That way I know. Certainly a day? That's good to hear. I mean, like, certainly a day as in good or bad? Let me go adjust my audio, it's a little loud. There you go. But I'm playing Pocopia music because I'm living vicariously through the music. I'm just reminiscing. I'm like, oh, it's Pocopia. How was your day, Grimdo? You had a good day? Give me a second. I'm just turning on text-to-speech. It's a day in the week, yeah. Thank you. It certainly feels like a day in the week, but I don't know why, but I'm like in a weekend mindset. Not in the sense that like, oh, it's time to relax, but oh, in the sense that my deadlines are coming to a due, you know? But then I looked at the deadlines, like I wrote down, okay, I bought another planner, right? I got a 2026 planner. Basically, I wrote down all my deadlines so I could keep track of it. But I finished up 2 commissions today, and I'm finishing up a 3rd one. And I should be good until Saturday. I have like 6 commissions due within a week, but that's doable as long because like usually on a normal day, if I'm like on a normal day where it's just me drawing casually and just like taking breaks, I could clear like 3 commissions, right? In one day. And on a really hard week, if I'm really like short on time for a deadline, I can enter focus mode and like go finish 4 or 5 or sometimes 6 commissions in a day. So it just really depends. Like I thought I was gonna need to focus tonight, but then I looked at my calendar. I'm like, wait a second. I actually have a bit of wiggle room. So I'll try to like, what's it called? I'll try to do as much as I can. If I can clear out most of the stuff up until Monday, maybe I'll play some games on the weekend. But for now, it's going to be working on commissions until I have some more wiggle room. Right now, it's like very casual. Like I was considering doing Go like last time. The one where it was where I was like mostly focused and just quiet. But considering I don't need to, I probably won't have to. Like it's one of those things like you only use it when you need to, right? Like what I usually do off stream, which is Go, right? And that's like most of my focus mode, just to get things done. But if push comes to shove, I don't really need to use it. So I'm in a good spot, I want to say. I'm mostly in a good spot. I say as I have 31 commissions plus like 3 more on my VG or on Discord. I see that as a good spot. You know, not worried about the future, but worry about the here and now. And the here and now says that there's nothing immediately due after this one until Saturday. So I'll be able to like, and I think the one on Saturday too, I already have sketched out. So I just need to sketch out, let me see. I need to sketch out 6 more thumbnails. And once I have those sketch out, I'll feel more comfortable. Because usually the sketches take the longest in my opinion. Just coming up with a concept and showing it. One is a chibi, one is a emote, so that's fast. So I have like 2 sort of relatively quick ones, and then the rest are just thumbnails. You know? So I have some wiggle room in theory, right? Theoretically, in theory, there is some wiggle room in my schedule, right? The thing is though, I want to try to have more wiggle room. So I'm still gonna like try to do catch up for this whole week. That way I have a lot of my commissions like finished up. So howdy dowdy. Hey Sanix.
Alin.
How are you doing? I was just talking about my wiggle room and how technically I was gonna focus really hard tonight, but technically I don't need to focus super hard thanks to the fact that actually finishing 2 commissions made me have some room. So this one's gonna be the 3rd one I finish. Probably finish it on stream. Very simple. Look at this Nep. Isn't she cute? I like saying that. Look at this Nep. Isn't she cute? We're listening to Pokopia music, so I can live vicariously through Pokopia music. Because I really want to play Pokopia, guys. I've been like picking up things and like figuring things out, right? Right? I need to balance Minecraft though. I need to play some Minecraft. Because Minecraft is like Pokopia, except there's like Pokemon battles, you know? Like Cobblemon's really good, and I really like Cobblemon. It's just that I'm in a Pokopia mood right now for my evening game. Like, I have an evening game that I like to play. For a while, it was like retro games, but right now it's Pokopia.
How many characters can be in a single sketch commission?
One doodle commission is one character, right? And I'm not gonna have it with, well, no, I shouldn't. I'm gonna keep it simple, one character, one commission, right?
You missed me and Sorty trying to push each other off your stairs.
What you guys do? Why are you guys going to my house? Are you guys trying to leave a trap or something in my house again? You guys. I'm gonna log in eventually, guys. Because I do want to get back into Minecraft. Maybe.
Maybe.
Of course. Yeah, the thing is, like, the whole point of,
wanted to check ahead of time.
The whole point of quick doodles is that I want to make quick doodles be 1 hour or less. But I guess it's one of those things that make it simple.
Armstrong Cyclone Jet Armstrong Cannon.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'll keep it there. Behind a wall. I don't know. The thing is, though, people do like to add more characters. And, like, I can draw 2 characters rather quickly, right? I just have to, like, compromise on some things. So maybe I'll make it so additional characters for additional costs.
Also, I meant the Sketchcom offer. That is
you can have as many
available.
characters. No extra charge. As many characters as you want. But it is going to just be a sketch commission, right? And the extra charge, if you want to turn that into a full illustration, will come out of the final charge. But for a sketch, it's just gonna be as many as you want. Maybe I should put a limit on that. I said it out loud and yeah, sorry.
I'm gonna make you draw all of Hololive girls.
You know what? Maybe I should put a limit. You're right. I thought about it and it sort of proved me right. Maybe I'll cap it at like 2.
Okay. I have like 3 characters ID include.
Well, I mean, I'll cap it at 2 for included, and every additional after 2 will be 1 or $5 extra. Yeah, I think that's a good charge. Every 1 character over the 2 character limit will be $5 extra, which isn't bad. And it's still added to the discount, so if you want to make it to a full illustration, you can still get a discount. There we go. I'm surprised not many people utilize that. I thought people were gonna want to like do a free sample and just like try. Well, I wouldn't say it's free. I thought people would like to sample to make sure that like I could get their what they want. But most people just go straight for the commission. They're like, nope, I just want you. And I'm like, okay. But sketches are really fast. I think I've only done like 1 or 2 sketches where they never came back to get the discount. They just like the sketch and they're like, yep, I'm happy with that. So, very interesting. I underestimated my market. I thought people want something a cheap option, but maybe it's just I haven't advertised it as much. That could be it too. I haven't really done much advertising as of late. But, I mean, I got like... It was crazy too, because I don't know... I guess it's because VGen puts me on the front page. They put me on the front page twice. So I got like 3 commissions yesterday, and I got 4 commissions today.
Boop, boop.
Yeah, nice. That's a good idea. So I got 3 commissions today, 4 commissions. Wait, no, 4 commissions yet. Oh no, 3 commissions yesterday, 4 commissions today, and then I had like my usual client who I still need to do, and I have I had a new request from Fifi. I mean, I said that one on stream, and then I had another one. I forgot where that one came from. I think that one, I think it was VGen. I don't know, but yeah, I ended up getting 10. If maybe 10 or 9, I don't remember the top on top of my head. I want to say 10. 10 sounds more impressive. But yeah, my thing jumped up to 31 commissions. Current commissions, chat. It was a little scary at first, but then I saw my schedule, and I think I have some wiggle room, so I might be able to handle it. I just am lucky that I could draw really, really fast. My greatest strength is to be able to create quickly and silly, cute and funny. The fact that I'm a cute and funny artist is my greatest strength. But yeah, we're listening to Pocopia music. It's very relaxing. If anything, too, it might put me to sleep because of how comfy it is. I've been like enjoying the Pocopia, right? I decided to do like the Palatown. I was thinking like, oh, I should say Palatown when I have friends to play it with. But then I realized I have no friends to play Pocopia with because nobody has a Switch 2. Nobody's as crazy as I am to dip into savings to grab $500 to buy a Switch 2. So the thing is too, I think it has online play, but I think it's like Animal Crossing where you could just visit people's like villages and just like look at it. I know like the developers put their village online for people to check out, and I still had to check it out, which is actually pretty cool because like you guys know that mechanic in game, right? You get the references. Nope, no worries.
I need to get a reference thingy together. Boop, boop, boop.
But like the thing is, in game, you know how like the camera, you could take pictures and you could print out the items. People have been going to the Dev Islands and taking pictures of like the items that he has there to bring back to their own island, and I think that's actually really clever. Because like the thing is, the recipes for furniture are pretty rare, but when you get the recipe for the furniture, it's much cheaper to make the furniture yourself than it is to actually buy it or print it, right? But if you have bad luck and you can't find the furniture recipe, you can't 3D print it to basically get the item itself. It's just some of them are really expensive. And I think that's actually a really good like game mechanic actually when you think about it. It's like something I kind of wonder if it's in Animal Crossing or not. The idea, because I know in Animal Crossing they have the same kind of thing where you usually get what you get furniture. But I wonder if they have a way where you could go like to other people's villages and like take pictures of their stuff and then like request for it. Sort of like in Splatoon. Splatoon had the same thing too, where you can like, you know how like in Splatoon you can make different outfits? If you see someone with an outfit that you want, you can actually do a buy-in order using the shells from the Squid Fest, which is actually really neat. Hey James, how you doing? But yeah, I want to play Pocopia. I'm like craving the Pocopia, guys. My Pokemon are calling for me, chat. They're crying. They're like, "Where's Alin? He's been gone for like what 10 minutes? He's been gone for a whole day. He's gone for a year." Good. How about you? I'm doing pretty good. I'm just working on commissions and talking about Pocopia. Too bad I can't do like a Pocopia house tour because I don't think anyone in my chat has a Switch 2. Does anyone in chat have Switch 2s? Do we have any Switch 2 users in chat? Switch 2? Do 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 choo. Do 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 choo. I will give you all my love.
Do we look rich to you? Choom and broke.
Do you have a friend? Do you have a friend with a Switch 2 that you can play with? It's okay. I understand. Friendless
Peppa Hands.
It's okay. I understand that. I was just talking about that with somebody. We were talking about like the Hololive concert and splitting the cost of the Hololive concert. So, but they were like saying like I'm the only.
Broke too.
They said I was the only Hololive fan they know, right? So I feel that, and I feel the same too because like I know a handful of Hololive fans, right? That maybe want to split the fest on, but my real life friends do not. Except the one who's lying.
One who might also be lying.
Check to see if they have a Switch 2 in their house. If they have a Switch 2, that's when you know they're lying. Hajime Chu. There you go. I've been like super into Pocopia. I don't think I'm going to be buying a like or Switch 2 game for a while. Like I think that after I play through Pocopia and I've done everything I can, or I get tired of the game, I think I'll go with Donkey Kong next. I really want to try Air Riders. I don't know actually, because technically Donkey Kong is a single player, so the campaign
As
is
in
forever.
he might be lying about being not broke.
So he's rich. But I'm tempted to actually just get Air Rider instead, because Air Rider is a has online multiplayer as well as the single player like unlockable stuff, right? But I feel like if I don't jump onto Air Rider before the multiplayer dies completely, then I'm gonna regret it. Probably gonna miss out on like some big what do they call it? Some big multiplayer exclusive stuff. But Air Rider looks really fun. I really want to give it a try. I love Air Rider for the GameCube, and the unlock system Air Ride is like one of my favorite. They used it in Kid Icarus for the 3DS, and they also used it for Super Smash Brothers. But it's the idea of like having like the board, and you have like a whole bunch of like different achievements, and then like when you get the achievement, it breaks the panel, and you get the item behind it. That's a really good one, because it's like they give you like tasks you would never do on your own, like, oh, run through this level using this specific item, right? And it's pretty good because it's very rewarding. The only thing I have to complain about it is when they like lock big unlocks behind it. Like they didn't do it in Smash Brothers, but I think it was in Kid Icarus. They had like some big weapons like locked behind a lot of difficult challenges. So if you wanted to play with like some of the cooler weapons, you would have to do like, oh, hard mode level 6 up without dying or something like that. Because like every time you die, your difficulty goes down. So you won't like, you have to clear it without dying. Either that or you start on the highest difficulty and just like trudge your way through, dying several times until you beat it, and hopefully you beat it before you get to 6. But Kid Icarus is such a good game. Like, it's kind of sad that it's stuck on the 3DS game, like the 3DS. I still have my Kid Icarus game, right? And I really want to play it like again, but I remember my hands cramped because my big gorilla hands and the small 3DS. The controls were unique, right? But they worked for the game. Like, if you were to see the controls of the game, you would kind of like see why people's hands cramped really hard. It cramped so hard that they had to include like a peripheral with every what's it called? With every Kid Icarus Uprising, which is just a stand. That way you could prop your 3DS on there. And since I'm left-handed, right? Since I'm left-handed, I had to like play with the other side, I think. I don't remember actually. No, I think I had to use it like this. And then you had to like use the camera using the stylus, right? The stylus is the camera. So you had to like spin that thing around over and over. But dang, was it a good game. It had a good story. The unlocks were fun. Heck, I like the multiplayer too. The multiplayer was like really fun for a PvP thing. I really like that game. Unlocks are good. Replayability is fun. It has such a charming story too. Like, all the characters are so charming. Can I spoil the game a bit? I'm gonna spoil it. When they're like, you guys are gonna fight the big bad guy, and then like suddenly halfway through aliens attack, and you have to team up with the big bad guy to fend off the aliens. That was great. It was crazy too, and I thought it was like, oh, the bad guy and I are working together, so I guess we're friends now. But then like after the whole alien attack, you end up like realizing it was part of like the bad guy's idea to take advantage of you during that moment, and then like he mind controls the goddess and turns like the world inside out basically. It was like one of those things, working with my enemy, but at the same time the enemy is still my enemy. Like, we did become friends. Like, honestly, that game. Hades, Pit, Hades, Pit, Hades, Pit, Hades. If you don't have a 3DS, honestly, I think you should get one. Even if it's a jailbroken one. Not to say that you should get a jailbroken one, but there is so many good games that are stuck in the 3DS era just because the game was made for the 3DS. One game that comes to mind, though, it's for the DS more than the 3DS, is Sonic Rush. because Sonic Rush was designed with the DS in mind, because you had like the top screen and the bottom screen, and Sonic would like be, it's like a platformer all throughout. But the thing is, like, there's elements that make you go to the top screen and elements that make you go to the bottom screen. It's actually a really cool platformer, and something like that would not work on like any console nowadays. Even if they were to bring it back, it will just turn into like a regular platformer. And the thing is too, the boss fights are like that too. So like on the top screen you see the boss head, and then on the bottom screen you see yourself, and then like missiles come in so you can see where they're coming from, you know? Hey Olive! I was just talking about the DS. How are you doing, Olive? Thank you for the raid. Let me shout you out. What were you up to? Were you playing Pokopia? Because you gotta tell me if you're playing
Psyche
Pokopia.
9 to wave.
I knew it! Everyone's playing Pokopia at this moment. I want to play too, but I'm knee deep in.
Alan is talking about antique console.
No, shut up!
Course.
Shut up, Sorty! Get out of here! Shut up! Shut up!
All you owl.
I really want to play Pokopia. How far are you, Olive? I'm in the I beat in the game, so I'm building my villages and making them look very cute phase. I grinded offline. I'm the guy that says like, I'm just gonna do a little grinding offline and beat the whole game. Addicted.
Addicted.
No, not the addicted phase. You just got to the sky area. You know what's funny though?
I just got to the sky area.
I thought it was like in the sky too, but when you actually look underneath, it's actually just on top of a mountain, basically.
Olive raid. We
So,
had fun watching.
they're the
on
Sky
Poke
Lads.
Psyche 9
Ooh.
to cheer Psyche 9 to cheer Psyche 9 to
Psyche
cheer
9.
Olive raid. We had fun watching on the
Sky
Poke Psyche
area,
9
yeah.
to cheer Psyche 9 to cheer Psyche 9
That
to
one area's
cheer
fun too.
Olive raid.
I like it.
We had fun watching on the Poke Psyche 9 to cheer Psyche 9 to cheer Psyche 9
It's
to
speaking
cheer
out loud. I can't do anything about that.
Sky area then
The thing is too, like, I'm trying to plan how to make the sky area look nice, because like, I don't know if you looked around, but the sky area is pretty big, and I'm trying to figure out how to connect all the islands and still have really nice looking houses. Because here's my thing, I don't want to put all my Pokemon in one area. I like spreading them out throughout the area and building like tiny little habitats and houses throughout the area. That way they're kind of like, you know, not just like a small bundle of Pokemon, but a village. But the problem is, like, when you look at the Sky Island, it's like there's a lot of question marks on how to do so. I gotta like figure out staircases, bridges, things like that. You're gonna get back and clean up the previous areas?
I
A lot of Pokemon?
definitely
Oh.
gotta go back and clean up
Yeah.
the previous areas. A lot of my Pokemon
Oh, thank you for the
are
follow,
not
Rando.
comfortable in their homes.
Are you? Are
Oh
you
shit,
doing
that
the?
was funny. You're going to follow Psyche
you.
9 to LOL.
Are you doing the Terraria method? Because apparently, like, I've been experimenting with how big a house can be, right? If you just put like a block and you have a 2x2 and you put a door on it, I think that's hypothetically enough.
You're getting a follow speech to
Ouch.
text issues.
I bumped into my desk. You didn't hear the aura? Yeah, I think my thing is a little broken. I have to figure that out.
Aura.
But yeah, thank you for the follow. I have to fix that. Not the minimize
Not
Terraria.
the cramped minimum size Terraria houses be.
I'm not doing that, but I've seen people online too figuring that out, that you could do like a 2x2 habitat like space. So once they get the Pokemon in the grass, they're like, into the apartment you go. And I've seen some people like starting to stack it, because as long as they have a 2x2 above them, they could put another one on top. The Pokopia apartment complex is live, chat. We're getting the Pokopia apartments, guys.
Mao, I want to see the Pokemon crowded apartment buildings.
The thing is too, each supposed housing space can contain 4 Pokemon. So you could grab 4 Pokemon in each of those tiny little spaces. I don't know if 2x2 is enough, because I know you have to have at least 3 sizes or 3 pieces of furniture for it to be considered a house, so they could move in. But I do know that like you can stuff 4 Pokemon in every house. And the thing is too, it doesn't necessarily have to be walls. You could use fences. I've been using fences for my bird Pokemon. That way they're still outdoors. Like I'm using like walls for my humanoid Pokemon or like bipedal Pokemon. And then like animal like Pokemon get to stay outside. Like the dogs they are. Same with like birds. I keep the birds. No, it's not a wow.
Ooh.
But like, what does a Pidgey need with the inside house? You know, a Pidgey who likes to be outside. You know, same with like a Dunchban, right? And then like Fido, they're dog Pokemon. Like Growlithe, I guess maybe could be inside. They're good dogs, right?
Pidgey deserves
He does.
a lovely home day.
He has a lovely home. The thing is though, it's just out in the open with no roof. And then like he has a straw bed. I gave him a blocks, right? He has little toy blocks that he could play with, right? It's just they have no roof. But it's considered a house, you know? And he's happy. In fact, he's more than happy. He thinks it's nice. Compared to Charmander, who's living in a house. He does not like his house. My Charmander does not like his house, and I'm trying to figure out like what kind of things I could put there to make my Charmander happy. But dang, the game is so fun. I'm really enjoying the whole like village management system. I was thinking about it though, like, okay, so just as a little thing, like Pokemon have their whole like line in the game, right? So Pidgey, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot, you could get them all as villagers, right? And I'm thinking like, should I just make a house that contains all of them? But then I thought like, wouldn't it be more fun if like who is living with Pidgey and it's like, oh, the night owl with the bird brain. That'd be cute. Or like we could put Pinsir and Heracross together and they could fight all the time, right? I don't know if I want to like put exclusively Pokemon family. Maybe some of them living with their friends versus living yeah, pretty much.
With their friends versus with their family.
And I think that's kind of cute because it's like, you know, like I guess living with their family would be really cute. You would have like Venusaur with Ivysaur and Bulbasaur, but then it would be really cute if like all the starters live in like one house area. I was thinking about that. I was weighing over a lot of things in that game. I was like, how should I best optimize it? And I'm trying to like figure out like the optimized happiness because I wonder if all Pokemon do like to live in houses or if they want to be free. Yeah, starters living together is cute.
Living together sounds cute.
And
That's
I like that.
a good idea.
I like the idea too of the highest evolution, the max evolution living together as well. So it's like Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur in the same household. Though I know there's like some size limits on some houses. Like they don't use specific furnitures because it's too small for them. They will say like, hey, this is too small for me. So like I think like Charizard and Blastoise need a double size bed, while Bulbasaur and Charmander could take like a single size bed. They could share beds, chat. If I put a double size bed in the house with the starters, do you think like Bulbasaur and Charmander would sleep next to each other? Bulbasaur gets lit on fire by Charmander's tail at the middle of the night. But I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying like just planning out, right? Just don't look at my Pallet Town. My Pallet Town is like my place that I'm going to for collecting Pokemon. So it's a mess. But I'm starting to clean it up. I'm starting to make roads in the area to make it look nice. Easter egg?
Olive Oil found a hidden Easter egg. You found out how to make her house.
Are they mating?
Daycare Kappa.
Are you getting eggs?
It's so fun. I've barely touched my Pallet Town.
The thing is too, Pallet Town is basically just an open wide area, so you could be free to be creative.
Solar to smug no.
But the problem is that like in the Pallet Town area, there are some things you still have to do in order to make sure that you reach the goals. Can I just like play Pokopia right now, chat? Do you guys mind if I just like, you know, be irresponsible?
We are waging war against chickens on the server.
Is someone spawning chickens on the server? Hey, Froggy.
Yo.
Are you guys spawning like chickens on our server? Alright, go ahead. Thank you for the raid, all of you. Have a good night.
And get some sleep. Have a good stream,
yeah.
Alan.
And if you guys came with Olive's raid and you need to go, be sure to get yourself some rest. It's like late.
And where are all them eggs coming from? Olive Oil.
I didn't even know there was eggs in the game. Oh man. Makes sense.
It'll
You're a
let
ditto.
You be irresponsible if you gave a discount on extra characters.
Alright, I'm gonna give you a $0 discount, the 5-finger discount. I take the commission instead. This is my commission. I feel like when I jump back on the server, it's gonna be really crazy looking. I don't know what you guys are doing right now, but by the sounds of it, you guys sound like you're going wild. I'm scared. I'm here playing Pokopia while you guys are destroying the server, and there's nothing I can do about it. Also, my eyes itchy because of allergies. I'm sorry if I'm like scratching my eyes a lot.
I haven't had time to play much on the server.
I haven't had either. You have to unlock the pic. Oh man.
Or you just have to unlock Pokemon Daycare like Olive Oil.
I didn't know there was a Pokemon Daycare. Oh man. I feel like there's a lot of things to the game that you don't realize. I got like a I got a gaming PC in Pokopia. So I'm gonna try to turn my house into a gamer's house. Maybe it could be like a hype house. You know like how you know how like streamers have a hype house? I think I'm gonna turn it into a hype house. Me, Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle are gonna live in the hype house. It'll be great. We'll all be streamers.
This guy lol.
There's a gamer PC and there's a gamer's bed, right? And the thing is too, it has like RGB on it. Oh, and fun thing, okay, I figured out that you could, like the pictures you take, you can actually put it onto the PC and computers and like TV screens. Because like I put down the gamer PC and I realized, oh, I could just put this picture of Gardevoir on it as my wallpaper. 1 second, my eyes are really itchy because of the
I'm just
allergies.
messing with Olive Oil far as I know there isn't a Pokemon Daycare.
I was gonna say like, oh man, I can't believe we can breed the Pokemon. Ah, my eye is like really itchy. Do I have my eye drops somewhere? Give me a second. I might need to put eye drops because my eyes are definitely really itchy. Give me a second. I'm gonna check my my drawer to see if I have eye drops on me. If not, I gotta buy some.
You should take a picture of the screen.
You know, while I was looking at my drawers,
screen,
I found the kazoo that I was gonna do for a karaoke. Like I have I was gonna do a karaoke with a kazoo, but I think it scares my dog. Let me see. I think I'm gonna just play it lightly and see what my dog does.
But you think that would be a thing since there's a Ditto involved?
Yeah, you would think. Turn your house into a love mansion. You know what? Someone probably has done that. Yeah, my dog is alert to the kazoo. If I was to play the kazoo. Oh, sorry, my eyes are like really itchy. I can't even open them now. Come here, dog. He's like scared. He's like, what is that foreign sound? I got you, little dog. On the screen, put that picture on the screen and take a new picture. That'd be a fun thing. 1 second. I need to buy some eye drops because my eyes are really itchy. It's allergy season now. We are officially approaching spring, which means that I'm gonna be sniffling, I'm gonna be coughing. In fact, I'm already sniffling, and my eyes are gonna be itchy. There you go. Okay, my eyes are feeling better. I just can't touch it. If I touch it, it gets really itchy.
But I'm heading out. Pleasure to meet you, bro.
Yeah, pleasure to meet you too. You have a good night. Take care of yourself, Rando. I can't wait to see where Pokopia goes. I said it before, but if that game gets DLC, I think I'm 100% gonna buy it. Because the game is really good, and I would like another area. Telling you, it's easy money, Nintendo. Just add DLC for the other Kanto areas we haven't been to. Cerulean, Celadon, Cinnabar, Viridian, right? Heck, wouldn't it be really cool if they added the Indigo Plateau? I'm telling you, easy money. Sometimes I don't know, like I see these ideas, but then at the same time, like they feel obvious.
Just add breeding.
You know, if it wasn't like, if Nintendo wasn't a family-friendly company, and it was like Palworld, they probably would. It's kind of crazy to think about it, because like Palworld would add that at an instance, but like people aren't as like endeared to pals as they are to Pokemon. There's a lot of Pokemon people like to, you know. It's kind of crazy when you think about it. Or maybe Pikmin, guys. Have you seen the new Palworld 2 called Pikmin? No, this is not Palworld 2. It's just Something that looks like Power Roll. I'm still waiting for something to happen to that game. Like, I'm following that game just to see if something happens, because there's guaranteed something gonna happen, right? There's no way
Ollie.
Pikmon could get away with it. Hey, Omniphone, how you doing? Having a good night? Oxen? Free. Ollie,
Free.
oxen free. Where does that phrase come from, and what does that phrase mean? I know they used to use it in cartoons to say, like, hello, but, like, why is it that Ollie, oxen free is
I'm sick.
a hello? Hi, sick. I'm Alan. Oh, I get it, though. I'm a little sickish, but it's because of allergies. I got my kazoo.
Mosley from Halo.
Ah! Wait, are you actually sick from Halo, or are you saying that you're sick of Halo? Halo 1? Halo 2? Which Halo? The newest one? Is Halo Infinite still up online? Like, are you still making content for Halo Infinite, or is that done? Because now that I think about it, I haven't heard anything from Halo Infinite, despite, like, you know, Marathon coming out and...
I'm just sick.
You're just sick? A cold? Oh, okay.
A cold.
I thought you actually meant Halo. But yeah, what happened to Halo Infinite? Like, that game just came and gone really quickly, didn't it? Which is kind of a shame, because Halo 2 and Halo 3 multiplayer scene was really, like, big.
Bungie is not in charge KF Halo.
It's bad?
It's bad.
Just because it's bad doesn't mean it's gone already, right? Was this chatbot speaking to me? It's me, chat. Because, like, is the game already, like, end of service and they already, like, shut down the servers? Because I'm sure there's, like, some Halo fans that are probably still playing it, right? The same way there's still Battlefield players. 343 was in charge of it.
343
Which one's the one that split?
Was in charge of it.
Was Bungie the one that split and made Destiny, or was that 343?
Now it's gone.
Wait, 343's gone?
Last good Halo to me was 4.
I tried to get into 4, but I felt like ODST was where my Halo fandom ended. And ODST was good, right? But when I tried playing 4, I just couldn't really get into it. Could be that I outgrew it, and I just didn't feel like playing the shooter anymore. Had no split screen. I never had friends to play with. But I think it's interesting because, like, Halo used to be such a big franchise. Like, but now it's just there. If that makes sense. It's funny too thinking about it because Call of Duty and Battlefield started off like as World War II games, but they're now like really, really big franchises. In my time, I would have never guessed that it would have outlived the games.
Infinite was just Assassin's Creed in half-ton power armor.
Wait, really? Interesting. I thought, was Infinite open world? Like, was Halo Infinite open world, the single player? Did it have a single player? Wait a second. Is that why people didn't like Halo Infinite, was because there was actually no single player campaign? Anyone here played Halo Infinite? I'm like really curious to like pull up a video that talks about it and be like, this is why Halo Infinite failed. Yes, as in it had a single player? Was open world? Ah.
Infinite was open world.
I see.
It wasn't bad.
Interesting. How do you? Similar
Literally,
to Sanctuaries?
the bases are similar to the sanctuaries
The thing
in
is,
AC.
like, whenever I think of open world, unless there's no like progression system, I think it's kind of hard to make an open world game for Halo. Like, they would have to change up like the base of Halo, because Halo's always been, in my opinion, Halo 1 to 3 has been like linear, right? And because it's linear, you didn't have to worry about like upgrades and stuff.
Open world means lots of empty spaces.
Pretty much. But I'm kind of curious, like, what did they do to Halo? Did they have a level up system, gear system, or something? Because I can't really see Halo doing that. Vehicle system? Like, if you think like Crackdown versus Halo Crackdown has a vehicle system that you can upgrade. It has like green orbs everywhere that levels up your stats. But Halo, like I don't know. Because like the thing with like Halo and games like Halo, the enemies have like one-shot kill if you hit them with a headshot, right? So giving them a bulky head bar or health bar kind of defeats the purpose of it. It's like, what's it called? It's like Borderlands, you know? Like in Borderlands, you could get a headshot, but that just means you do critical damage. It's not instant kill. And I think that's what separates RPG shooters from regular shooters, because regular shooters have the whole like one shot, one kill in the head. We're literally just bullet sponges.
Bullet sponge.
There was only like a handful of enemies in Halo that were not bullet sponges, but those were the ones you had to like approach with like, you know, like wait, there's only a handful of enemies in the regular Halo games that were bullet sponges, like the giant tanky thing, but even then they had a weakness, which is hitting them in the back with their spine out. Bullet hell fights? That's interesting. How do you do a bullet hell in a first-person shooter? It makes me think about it too, like, okay. The thing is, like, when it comes to games like this, especially games that are supposed to be, like, big, quotation mark, I always wonder where they are now, because they're usually, like, live service games. Because back then, it's just like, you play Halo 3, you have a good campaign, you enjoy it, and, you know, you're done. Maybe you play multiplayer a bit, you're done, right? But Halo Infinite and games like it are aiming to be infinite service, or live service games, I guess is what you call it, right? But I'm always making me wonder, because like I'm kind of curious, are they still live service at this moment? Like, are they still online? Like Diablo 4 is another one I'm thinking about right now. Whenever I think about like Western games, I think about Diablo 4 and Halo, and like wondering like, are they still live service? Because Diablo 4 had a lot of controversy, I guess, to it, but it's backed by Blizzard, so unlike a game like Highguard, they could still like survive. But I'm kind of curious how much survival there is. Halo Wars?
I think
Really?
Infinite is still online. Halo Wars 1 and 2 both still are.
You know what that reminds me of too? Do you guys remember Diablo Immortal? Is that still online, or did they end the service that game yet? Is it still just as crazy with its microtransactions? The thing is too, Diablo Immortal had a good base game. It's just that like, once you start doing the gearing stuff and you do endgame stuff and PvP, that's where the game falls apart. But the base game is pretty okay. It plays like a Diablo game on phone. It's just that the microtransactions and everything around it is really bad. So I'm kind of curious if that game's still online. Let me just do a quick peek on YouTube really quick. I'm kind of curious. Are people still making content about Diablo Immortal? Bibu's playing Pokopia. I kind of want to watch it. There's a chest here, and
Poor Pixel. There's a chest here for you that's been waiting for a while, XD.
Here we go. The Diablo Immortal is still here. Yeah, they're still updating it too. That's kind of crazy. Is Diablo Immortal still worth it into 2026? Wait, what?
Totally not addicted to Pokopia.
I've been like consuming all the VTubers playing it. Like I was just watching Nimi play it, and it's very cute.
A quick Google says D is very alive.
Really?
With 500,000 regular players.
That's crazy. Because I know it had like a lot of controversy on launch, but I guess that's not enough to take down a Blizzard game. There you go. Meanwhile, Dragalia lost as Dragalia lost. I missed Dragalia lost. Oh wait, did they update Uma Musume? Wait, is today? Wait, is today the day that they're gonna add Mambo, 2-star Mambo? Because I'm holding my gems to roll Mambo for the 2-star. Just because of the Mambo means. There we go. Try to think. What other games? Mambo was closed? Yeah.
Yeah, Mambo was close.
The thing is too, Mambo's only 2-star, so it's gonna be really easy to get her. I love it when games add like lower rarities for players like me who wants them. And I get like not all the time that 2 stars are gonna be useful, but you know what? I'm the type of person that likes to use characters regardless of how strong they are. Plus, we get to go through her campaign, so that's cute. We Mambo here, chat. I'm tempted to just like open Uma Musume really quick. Is she released today or is she releasing tomorrow? There you go. I missed my Umas, chat. Do you think I could do Uma Musume and Pocopia? Okay. There we go, the thorns on her skirt. This character had a lot of details to it. I'm still inking. I'm using ink controls. I'm trying to think, what other Western games are live service beyond Call of Duty and Battlefield? Diablo's already talked about, Halo we already talked about, Destiny 2. What happened to Destiny 2? Is Destiny 2 still up? I know they had like their whole big finale, but after their finale, did they ever do anything after that? Dumpster fire? I mean, we could say dumpster fire, but like, what do we mean by dumpster fire? Like, is the game end of service? Okay, so I guess it's not up yet. Can't believe my friend gave me so much flack about not completing Destiny 2. My friend was a Destiny 2 fan, and I tried to play with them as much as I can, and I even got like the Token King? I don't remember what it is. It's one of the DLCs, right? But I never complete the story, and then they sunset the story, and my friend said it's my fault for not finishing the story on time. And I was arguing that like most MMOs don't sunset their main story. Like Destiny is a weird case because like I understand why they had to sunset the story. They're literally like their file size is so massive, which has contributed to probably a lot of the uncompressed sound files when it comes to voice acting. But at the same time, there's probably like some solution behind there, right? Because it never made sense that they sunset their main story of the game and kind of like made it so that the DLC is the main story. Because you couldn't complete the main story because the main story got sunsetted. Basically, it got put into the vault. So they added a new story, but the thing is like it points references towards the original story of Destiny 2. Be like, oh, you are the hero that saved us all. It's like, I'm just a guy that just joined. And I get like, oh, playing Destiny 2 for the story, but I mean, the gameplay wasn't that good. I won't lie. I hope my friend's not listening because I know they were a fan of Destiny 2, and I don't wanna be mean to the game, but honestly, I don't know. Like, I get that it follows the MMO format, run dungeons until you get equipment, right? But the problem is with Destiny 2, there was nothing else to do than other than getting equipment, right? There was like no housing, no mini games. There was like no like just wandering around and socialize kind of thing. You know, like when I think about Final Fantasy 14, there was a lot of things. There was the gold saucer, there was buying houses, right? There was like the whole idea of like events that, you know, happen, fishing, gathering. But the thing was that Destiny 2 put all its eggs in one basket, which is just the shooting. Raids, all shooting. Dungeons, all shooting, right? It gets fatiguing in my opinion. And I guess like if you really like to play shooter games, it might be good for you because it is literally all shooting, all guns. Oops, all guns, right? But for me, I'm the type of person that likes to like take game breaks. I wouldn't say game breaks, but basically like if I'm playing an MMO or like a big game, sometimes I just want to go off the beaten path and just like pave my own path, right? And Destiny 2 didn't really have that. It was basically just rerunning the Halo campaign over and over until you get good guns. which isn't bad, but I could only do that for so long. It's just like when I'm power leveling in Final Fantasy 14, my classes, I would just like run dungeons all the time because that's the most optimized way to get XP. But it gets exhausting. Sometimes you just want to go into a cat girl cafe, and ERP in there. Not to say that I went to a cat girl cafe or anything in Final Fantasy 14. Okay, I may have went to a cafe or two. And a party. Oh man, I remember too in Final Fantasy 14. I entered a costume contest, a dress-up contest. I didn't win, but it was very cute.
I played Defender Titan in D1 and Sentinel Titan in D2.
I played as Titan 2 as well. I felt squishy
Alin
still
went
though.
to 1 Earl.
Okay, even though I went to a lot of anime expos, I never went to a anime cafe. And part of the reason is because, like, I don't know, like the maid cafe sounds like a cute idea, but when I think about a maid cafe in English, it kind of makes me cringe. I don't know, I don't mean to be mean or anything. But what I hear is like, welcome home, master, or what would you like, master? It feels so much different than hearing it in Japanese, you know? I don't know. Like a maid cafe in English, is it good? I feel kind of cringy when I hear it like in English. Like it's like sub more than dub.
More like you'd be too shy.
No, I wouldn't be shy at all. I don't think I'd be shy. It's just that I'm not like, it's sort of like sub versus dub, you know? There was an anime cafe?
There was an anime cafe in my last home city.
Am I just overthinking it? Also, I don't like the idea of overpriced food. Like, I probably go in there and just get a coffee, but I probably won't get a meal. Because usually in those cafes, they usually, like, charge a lot for food. Whoa.
I never went, though.
I live in the metropolitan
there were a few
area.
gamer cafes as well.
So, I should probably look out for, like, maid cafes. In fact, maybe I should. You know what? Maybe one of these days. Let me see. Where's the nearest maid cafe? I'll go to a maid cafe and tell you about my experience. The closest maid cafe is 36 miles. $70? Those better be some really cute maids.
Alin.
Alin, ... A lot of these are like in the Los Angeles areas though. Is there nothing like
Go
not
to
in
the
Los
maid
Angeles?
cafe dressed as a maid or butler.
Can I do that?
Take pictures.
Let's see. How far is this one? How long would it like 30 miles be? I mean, if we're driving at 60 miles per hour, it should be like 30 minutes, right? All right. Does anyone live in Southern California that could recommend me a maid cafe? Enjoyed the awesome show. For F's sake, they served hard rice. Wow. America's largest independent maid cafe. Interesting. What about this one? Anime-inspired espressos and bubble tea. Like, am I really gonna drive, like, 30 minutes just to go to a maid cafe? Am I? May not always be available depending on it. Okay. I mean, the coffee is fine. I'm looking at the coffee prices. It's about the same price as a Starbucks. Do it. Let me see what the maids are. They're cute, but are they gonna speak English at me? Am I gonna be cringing at the subs versus dubs? Can I get subs for my maid? I want my maid to be on subtitles, not dubbed. Let me see. What about this maid cafe? How's this one? It says it's the biggest maid cafe, but they don't have a website. Do you think I could get into a butler cafe? Like, maybe. Do you think I will be able to get a job as a butler in a butler cafe? I don't know how I
If
feel
the
about this
maid
maid
isn't
cafe.
a dragon, I'm not interested. Greater than.
If my maid is not literally Kana, I'm not interested. Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking at the maid cafe. I mean, it looks cute, but the prices on those drinks are, or at least this one, it must be because it's like the bigger cafe, seem kind of pricey.
Alin, go apply there.
Let's see. Let me see if there's a butler cafe nearby that I could apply to. Nope. I guess that's just a Japan thing. But I'm pretty good as a butler. I'm like, you know how like there's different types of butlers, right? Oh, you mean actually dragon girl?
No, not Tana. I mean an actual dragon, not
Actually
a dragon
dragon.
girl. Greater than.
But you know, like, given to your dark side, I'll think about it. Maybe next time I go to Anime Expo, they usually have an anime cafe there, or maid cafe. They have the standard maid cafe, then they have the 18+ cafe, which I don't know what's the difference, because like when you think about it, it's like, what do they even do in an 18+ maid cafe that's not like literally just a brothel, you know? Because I doubt Anime Expo will have a brothel on campus. So I'm thinking like, is it just the maids curse at me? Are they gonna like, you know, call me names or something? Do you have to say the F word? Is like their outfits more raunchier, but then at the same time, isn't like a maid cafe, like a maid outfit already raunchy kind of? Short skirts and all that? So like, I'm kind of curious. Maybe next time. Next time at an expo, I'll give it a try. I also want to try out the anime dating thing. They had like a speed dating thing. I want to see how many girls reject me. As soon as I tell them I'm an artist, I want to see how many of them will reject me. You work on commissions? You draw anime girls naked? There we go. Because like usually I don't do these things, but you know what? If I go to an anime expo, I need to start trying different stuff. That way I could talk about it on stream. Right? It doesn't make sense to not do it and not talk about it. So I have stories to tell. I know I went to the comedy show there. What's Galveston?
Alin, come to Galveston.
Shut up, Sorry, I'm not doing it. There you go. I remember going to the comedy...
Galveston TX.
Oh, Texas. I was considering Texas because Texas seems pretty cheap. I'm considering like, if I ever had to move somewhere, either going to Texas or Arizona.
I want to buy con merch from you.
Maybe. If I'm like, once I get bigger, I might be just like traveling on like, what's it called? For cons. Just so I could sell stuff. That'll be really interesting. There you go. I think cons are pretty fun, but it is one of those things that it's not for everybody because you're around so many people. But that's why I want to do it, because I want to do like con selling, just because I like the idea of meeting new people. Let's see. Is it? But yeah. Oh, I remember what I was going to talk about. I was going to say like, what was I talking about? But I remember. So let me tell you about the comedy show of Anime Expo. There was like one anime expo I went to, and my brother was like at the night show. He was like doing the, I think it was like a One Piece concert. So he only bought a ticket for himself because I don't really know much about One Piece or One Piece music. So he was watching it, and I had to stay at the con. So I decided to go to their comedy show, and it's supposed to be the night show, which means it's more adult. Boy, was it bad. And it was open mic. So people were allowed to just go on stage and just like do a comedy skit. And I don't know. Like, I'm not one to judge, right? Considering my funniest joke is hee hee ha ha funny booby, right? But their humor was super dry. Their skits were super dry, right? And I remember one of them too was just like talking about like 18+ stuff, and then like they were just like talking about like vulgar things, and I never found like 18+ vulgar talk to be funny. But maybe it was me. They got a couple laughs, but I'm telling you, I'm practicing my comedy skit. What's the deal with Twitter users? That's why I've been practicing a chat this whole time. Coming with Twitter, or what's it called? With comedy skits, just so I could bring it up to there. Do you think I'll get in trouble for that though? That joke that I made yesterday? The idea that like Twitter is the only place that will commit or would get mad at you for having a crush, like back when you were in elementary school because you were having a crush on a kid. Do you think that joke will get me canceled? I feel like it would. Slap with a 7-minute ad? Yeah, that's the thing. Twitch ads are very egregious. That's why YouTube is there. It's kind of the same crowd, you think?
It's kind of the same crowd, lol.
Because like I honestly think that's a funny joke. You know, Twitter will get mad at you for having a childhood crush. I think that's a pretty good joke. 10 out of 10, Alan. Would tell again. But I feel like that's also like the type of joke that'll get me canceled. The thing is too, okay, so I was on a Yu-Gi-Oh kick for a while, and I was like recently, and I was like listening to a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh episodes, but then my autoplay went straight to Yu-Gi-Oh Bridge, right? And I remember listening, watching Yu-Gi-Oh Bridge a lot, but then I was listening to it, and I forgot how many jokes they made that would never, that would not survive nowadays, right? They made so many like, oh, hello, little Jew boy. I was like, oh, yeah, this is the year 2010. And they're like, oh, boobies. He's like 10? It's like, I don't know. It's like a time capsule of the past, you know? Team 4-Star? No, it's Little Karibo. Like, Little Karibo's the one that does Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge. And it's kind of interesting to see how, like, in fact, they make so many Nazi jokes. It's interesting to see how, like, the difference in culture. Granted, like, I think they're still making Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge. I don't know if their jokes are as edgy as they used to be, considering, you know, their big internet personality. I feel like the bigger you get, the more neuter you have to, like, make your content to make sure that, you know, you don't step on toes. But I just thought it was interesting how wild it was. It was a very wild time. Oh yeah, the good old story. Yeah, ghost stories.
The good old ghost stories.
Yeah, ghost stories would never survive nowadays with all the different types of jokes they make, like the gay jokes and the religion jokes. Which is like, I remember watching it, listening to it. It's funny, and heck, I know like one of the expos I went to, they have a yearly like ghost story watch along, right? You could just go into a room and watch it with a bunch of other people, and they do it every year where they just watch ghost stories together, dubbed. But it's interesting. It's like, it's a much different time, you know? And I was just thinking about that too. Like cartoons also had the same thing, but like I can understand why cartoons had to dial it back. It kind of made sense more for cartoons. But for like the indie space, I don't know. I feel like if they want to make jokes like that, I guess it's fine, but at the same time, I guess I could see why they would have to dial it back if they get big. But yeah, it was interesting to catch up on Team 4-Star, or not Team 4-Star, Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge. I think Team 4-Star also had the same thing. Like, it was part of the reason I didn't really care for Team 4-Star doing the Cell Saga as much as they did the original sagas. And I think I mentioned it before, but it felt like they were going too close to the original dub, if that makes sense. I mean, so they still have like their silly like jokes and stuff, right? But like when you look at the original like Dragon Ball Bridge, they make a lot of off-kilter jokes and a lot of referential jokes and stuff like that. Like the whole thing, Goku thinking Piccolo's a Yoshi. But when they got to the Cell Saga, it felt like they were just like kind of redubbing the story, if that makes sense. Like it felt very close to the original story. Especially when like just listening to Trunks. Trunks kept on like saying things like basically what the main story was, and I had to like double take and be like, wasn't that just the regular line in the anime? I mean, like looking back at Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged and like at least their latest episode they released recently, it was interesting to see that they still like do make their own like
I mostly
gags.
watch their Hellsing Ultimate dubs.
Oh, I haven't seen that. I don't have as much attachment to Hellsing too, so that's probably why I haven't seen it. just think it's interesting. I think it's interesting. There's a case study to be had here. The idea that like as a company or individual get big, they do have to like dial back what made them originally known for, you know? Wasn't there like games that do that too, where like the first game is like super crazy and like all over the place, but then the second game does like what the first game does but neutered? I feel like there's a lot of games that do that. I mean, like looking at Disgaea too, like Disgaea, the original Disgaea 1 literally had jokes about horse right? Then again, I don't know if that was just like something that they put into the English localization or not, but I remember that was a pretty good joke. It was like talking about like the ultimate zombie and how it had like all the parts from like these powerful people, and it also had the genitals, the groin of a horse, basically. And that was the scariest thing for everyone. Everyone was like, oh my gosh, that's the scariest part of the zombie. But I don't know if they still make jokes like that in Disgaea. Has anyone here played Disgaea? I know they're still coming out with Disgaea games. Recently they're like coming out with a Dynasty Warrior-esque Disgaea game, which looks pretty fun. I think it looks pretty interesting. But I do know like Disgaea is one of those games that falls into a specific formula. Like if you played one Disgaea, you played them all. You wanted to try it? Yeah, they're pretty good games. I mean, they're like good games to just like sit down and grind to too, because like they always have like the super high challenge that requires to be like 9,999, right? But a lot of it is just grinding too. Like go into stage, the fastest way to kill the area and clear the stage and leave. It's basically abuse the mechanics of the game. Like the story mode can be beaten like easily, but if you want to get to the super secret difficult boss, which is usually Bao at the very end of every super secret dungeon, who has the highest stats, basically you have to abuse mechanics. And I think that's the charm of Disgaea. The stories are fun. They're okay. They're like standard JRPG stories. I do feel like they became longer as the game series went on, but I think most of the time when people play it, they like to do the super secret boss. But the art style is chef kiss. I think it's one of my favorite types of art style. I don't know if you guys ever seen Disgaea, but Disgaea's art style, let me see if I can pull it up. Disgaea's art style is 10 out of 10. All the characters are very like well made and look really nice. Very stylistic too. Thank you for the lurk. Right? Very, very stylistic. The colors look nice, everything looks nice in it, and they kept that art style, or at least like try to keep up with that kind of art style throughout the generations. Like here's like one of their latest games, Disgaea 6. Very, very cute art style, right? I really like this, like the colors that they use, right? And how expressive the characters look. They look really fun. And the characters always look very unique. Very good games, very good games. But I do know, like, you know, they are the type of games that, like, you play one, you played them all. There you go. That's why I'm so curious about this new one, the Disgaea Warriors. The Makai Warriors, I think they called it. But it's basically Dynasty Warriors, but Disgaea characters. You like the art style? Yeah.
I like the art style.
I think that art style is like one of the most like striking things of the game. I have a bunch of their art books too. I think I have one for D2. I'd look at my shelf. I think it was D4 or D5, right? But it's very, very nice. I took some inspiration from my own art style for it. There you go. What Lipocopia? Let me see if that person got back to me about the commission. Like I already finished one of them, and the other one I'm still waiting for them to reply. So I better check my messages just in case. Check your DMs, Alin. Okay. Okay. Okay, I look forward to working with you. Okay. And this one's due on the 21st. So that's Saturday. That's a good amount of time to work on. There we go. Alright. I'm down to 28 commissions, chat. I went from 31 to 28. We did it, boys. We're doing it. I don't want to play Pocopia, guys. Do you think I could play Pocopia after stream, considering my productiveness? I know I've been like spending this whole time on this drawing, but I'm trying to make sure it looks nice because it's they paid for illustration costs, so I'm trying to make sure the lines are nice and clean. Versus like what I normally do for thumbnail commissions. Usually for thumbnail commissions, I use a thicker pen. That way it's more sillier and expressive looking. But I'm trying to use like cleaner lines for people who do illustrations. So I spend more time on illustrations than I do with the thumbnails. Thumbnails are usually just quick. Just like the quick doodle thing. And more thoughtful. I put thoughts into this, chat. Thoughts be gone, I said, shooting out beams from my eyes. Okay, she doesn't have laces on the other side. You can think? I think I can.
You can think.
I think I can. I think I can. There you go. Sometimes I wonder though if I'm actually thinking. I'm telling you, sometimes like I'm just entering full auto mode when it comes to drawing. Especially for thumbnails. I just enter fully automated mode. I won't lie though, I was actually thinking about something yesterday. I was thinking about like the idea of like making art for myself. And I was thinking about like the idea, like I'm enjoying what I do, right? I enjoy doing commissions for other people. But I did start thinking about the fact that like, you know, I haven't really drawn anything for myself lately. Most of the stuff I've done is for art commissions. Maybe there should be a day that I draw for myself, but I don't know what I want to draw. I want to draw Bulbasaur Gyaru! Okay, I had this idea for a drawing actually, right? I had this idea for a drawing, right? Right? Where it's gonna have like Venusaur mommy, right? Vena mommy, and she's gonna be doing like the Ara pose, and she's gonna have like really long hair. Then it's gonna have like a small Bulbasaur girl, right? She's looking like a little brat, like a Metsugaki. And she's like, oh, and then like we're gonna have like Ivysaur, who's like a little bit more mature, and she has like her bag like this, which is supposed to be like her flower. Ah, get it? I was thinking about that too, and it's supposed to be like the Bulbasaur has like short hair and her hair grows a little bit longer every time until it's like Venusaur mommies. I wanted to jump on this Bulbasaur trend. Also, my hand is tingling. Let me stretch it a little bit. Let me take like a quick break. I've been outlining this whole time without taking a break. There you go. Vena mommy. Let's change the music. I'm enjoying the Pocopia music, but let's see what else we have here. What music do I want to listen to? I want to listen to Hololive songs, but I know I'll get in trouble for doing that. Narissa's playing Ocarina of Time, part 3? Oh, I don't know if I want to watch Bibu or if I want to watch Narissa. I've been enjoying watching Narissa play Ocarina of Time. Let's see. Are we allowed to listen to Project Voltage? Can we listen to Project Voltage without getting in trouble? Let me see. Let's just do Poke Lo-Fi. You can't think? Oh wait, no, I heard that. I don't know, I want something more exciting, something to pump me up. We'll try listening to Poke Voltage, or what's it called? Project Voltage, to see if we get in trouble. If we get in trouble, then I'll I'll know not to do it next time. They have a new song for the Project Voltage that I liked, which is very cute because it has like it showed all the trainer girls instead of just the Pokemon. And it's something I've been always saying, and I always find funny because like people on Twitter, especially, I know this is like complaining about Twitter saying things, but Twitter for some reason really hates the trainers and the fact that the trainers are kids. Right? And they say like they just want the Pokemon and they don't care about the trainers and the gym leaders, but I think the whole thing about Pokemon is about humans and Pokemon working together, right? And I think the trainers are just as important as the Pokemon. And I think it really does show when people like usually put the Pokemon and trainer together in their art, you know? But Twitter for some reason does not see that, and they see only the Pokemon and hate the people. What if it's I want a mystery dungeon dating sim?
But what if I want a mystery dungeon dating sim?
Then I'll make that for you. I want that too. Well, not the dating sim part, but I like the mystery dungeon games, right? In fact, like they put it on the Switch too, or the Switch Virtual Console stuff, and I kind of want to go through it and play it because I actually never played through a mystery dungeon game fully. I think it'd be really fun and cute to go through a mystery dungeon game, you know? Alright, I think my break time is over. I think I stretched my hands. I heard they're really good games too, and I like dungeon crawlers. Dungeon crawlers are really fun. Wait a second, my glasses are starting to get dirty again. I don't know why. Whoa, uh-oh. I love this part.
Not the dating sim part, sure, Alan, sure.
If I wanted to date my Pokemon, I would play insert game here. I would play Power World. Can you breed your Pokemon in Power World? I don't remember. Yeah, you can because they get eggs. But can you breed with them? Like, I know like you could breed humans with pals to get pals, which I found interesting. Can you breed like a Pokemon? Huh? I'm talking about Power World. Power World has these kind of things, chat. Don't make me seem weird. But I don't remember there's like a breeding mechanic where if you breed with your pal, would you get an egg? Maybe not. But I was thinking about it and I was like, you know, Power World doesn't seem above itself to do that.
You need mods for that. Greater than?
I mean, technically in the base game, you get like humans and like you can even get Zoe herself. And you could just put her on the breeding farm and like farm like Zoes or whatever Pokemon you want to put with the Zoe, you know? It's that kind of game. They don't shy away from it. But going back on the idea, like, you know how like the first version is usually the edgiest version? I bet every version after the original Power World is gonna dial everything back, right? Like the farming game is definitely gonna dial things back to make it more comfy and like humane, right? You're not gonna have like industries and Pokemon or pal slaves. I think that's just, you know, I think that's just part of like the factor of growing up, the game growing up. It's kind of crazy though, think about like a Power World game without guns and like the obscene humor. Did they ever came out with that Power World dating game yet? Like the visual novel? Or did that never came out? I didn't keep track of it, but now that I think about it, like we did get a Pokemon dating game. It's that Power World one.
Well, Power World is the slave game. If they made another one, it would be Power World 2.
Yeah, but the thing is, they already are coming out with a second Power World game, but it's not like Power World, the one you wishlist yet.
The one you wishlisted? Alin Laphel.
Like the next Power World game they're coming out with is like a comfy farming game. Is it announced yet?
The dating sim date isn't announced yet.
It's a side game? That's true. But I think the side game is probably going to dial things back.
Not main game, pretty sure.
Yeah. Let me see. Like, I'm surprised that the Power World dating sim game is taking this long to come out. You know, I just checked and it's still to be announced. When was this announced? Like 1 year ago? 2 years ago? I'm actually surprised this game hasn't came out yet. Recommendation: Harem in Another World. Thank you. Thank you, Steam. Oh, what was that Menhera game called? The one with the Menherium? What was it called? The one where it's Balatro? I don't know if I'll play Balatro, but I'll play... Oh, here we go. Menherium. I was right. I might add this to my cart.
They know what you've been reading.
No, 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 no. Add Menherium into my cart. I've never played Balatro. But I will play Menherium before I play Balatro. If Balatro had more cute anime girls, I might play it more. Is there a mod for Balatro? What's this one? This one looks pretty cute. Draplin?
Did you read the Oshi 1BTW?
Which one's the Oshi one? Oh, the manga? I haven't read it yet. This game looks really cute. A roguelike training game where you raise a dragon girl who eats everything or anything. Train her to become the strongest in 1 year. It's a daughter raising simulator. Okay, oh, it's early access. I'm adding it to my
manga, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't picked it up yet. I'm gonna add this to my wish list. This looks pretty cute.
You could just make custom cards for Balatro Alin Laphel.
I guess that's true. You know what? How long would it take for me to make a custom deck? We'll spend one stream making cards. There you go. But I need more than just that. Chat themed deck.
Chat themed deck.
Chat themed deck, and they're all sheeps. I feel like if I do something like that, I should do it like with VTubers. Like I should like ask for VTuber volunteers who want to be part of this. I came to know a lot of VTubers though. That's the fun part. Thanks to like my whole commission stuff, I have like a lot of VTubers following me now. I'm telling you, being a VTuber and an artist is a good combo. I'm making a lot of clients and friends. Powerful friends in powerful places. Look at this Nep, isn't she cute? Man, I am tempted to just pull out Pokopia. Every time, okay, here's the thing. When I'm not thinking or talking, I start thinking about Pokopia and what I'm gonna do next. Not addicted, by the way. But I do know, like, it's kind of dangerous when I play games. I'm realizing that more and more, that, like, I should be careful how often I play games. Because sometimes I start, like, thinking, like, oh, I could push this off until tomorrow. That's addiction. No, no, no. It's just me, like, wanting to play a game.
That's addiction, Alin Laphel.
It's just, you know,
it's over for Alan.
I'm in my 2-week Minecraft phase with Pokopia, you know. It's kind of crazy though how successful Pokopia got in. Even Nimi's playing it, and she said she wasn't planning to play it at first because she already has Animal Crossing, but she picked it up and she's having a lot of fun with it. And I've been like just consuming all the Hollow Girls and Nimi playing it. I'm waiting for Mint to play it. I want to see Mint play it. It's gonna be fun watching Mint play it. Mint Fantumi, she's gonna have so much fun playing it. Okay. Oh, I still gotta watch the Mint Phantom and Blue Archive collab. I heard that was really fun. Mint was very cute. Consuming them?
Consuming them?
Yeah. I'm telling you, Bibu's streaming right now, but I'm weighing over, like, do I want to watch Bibu play Pokopia? Or do I want to watch Narissa play Ocarina of Time? I love watching people play Ocarina of Time, but at the same time, this is Pokopia, so I'm like mixed on it. I don't know. I could put them side by side, but it'll become too distracting if that's the case. You know what I mean, chat? Have you ever had the situation where you want to watch a VTuber play a game, but you have like 2 different VTubers you want to watch? I guess I could watch the VOD for one of them, but that's not fun. And it becomes outdated. Okay, let's see. So she has the same thing on her wrist. This song, this Project Voltage song is the one that's based off the Pokemon. Like the other one was based off the trainers. This one's based off the Pokemon. And I won't lie, both of them made me like tear up a little bit. Not because you know, like you're sad or anything, but it just makes me realize like all the Pokemon games and all the journeys I've been through. I don't know. I like this one though because like it shows all the different Mikus, which is very cute. But I like the trainer one because it shows all the different trainers. So they're two good, really good songs. I really want to make like Project Voltage like merch, keychains, things like that. The arms weren't there.
If the arms weren't there enough, would go along with the body XD.
Exactly. You know, it still bothers me though that every time I see this like this picture, she just has a nub for a hand. I can't stop seeing this. Her little nub hand. Whenever I see it. And I think the person doesn't want a nub for a hand, so I'm putting non-nub hand. Okay. She's gonna punch it with you? Yeah.
She's gonna punch you with it.
I can see that. What's been Neptunia up to? Now that we're talking about games again, I'm trying to think like what's like Neptune came out with like the Game Maker one. How did that game do? Do they have any games like in the process right now? Neptunia. I'm kind of curious what games do they have. They came out with another idol game, huh? Anything interesting with Neptune? Oh, this game looks cute. The Mado Monogatari. Still need to play that one? Yeah.
I still need to play that.
It's only $29.99 though. I find that interesting that it's $29.99. I wonder why that's the case. Like, is it because it's a short game, small game? Usually they don't put like games like this for $29.99. Here we go. Extremely repetitive, made on a budget, censored, light puzzles. I'm not sure what to make of this game. Oh, don't say that. 5 million tutorials. Has a tutorial for the pause button. Apparently Sister X Sister was the last one.
Sounds about right for a Neptunia game lol.
Yeah, I'm sad. I wish Neptune was a better game. They should have made better games for Neptunia. She deserved better. Look at this Nept. Isn't she cute? Alright, I'm gonna go clean up these lines. It's kind of crazy too, because like it's like Nep was our biggest franchise, but they didn't really do much with Nep. I guess it's like one of those things that, like, you know, people are still consuming it.
She do deserve a better fate than what she got right now.
Yeah. But then, like, the thing is too, when you think about it, like, in-game, there's a lot of, like, potential for storytelling with today's market, right? Because, like, Xbox is, you know, pretty much dead. PlayStation is pretty much going crazy right now. Nintendo is very greedy, but they're still alive, right? So it'll be interesting to see how they portray that in the new saga of games. I wonder what they're gonna do about Vert. Do you think they'll actually kill off Vert? Poor Vert, she deserves better than this. It's interesting too when you think about it. I think Vert's the only one that didn't get her own game. Like Blanc had the zombie game, Nor had the tactic game, the dating sim tactic game. Nep is always getting her own game, but what about Vert?
So the first game again, but Vert is dead XD.
I can't believe they killed Vert. That seems something like they would do in a Neptunia game. Murder. Murder Vert. She's just dead now.
Even Izum got
yeah,
a
she
game.
did. Uzumi
now
got a
XD.
game too, didn't she? She had that racing game, didn't she? The motorcycle one. You know what? Even IF got her own game. That's kind of crazy. That one of the main 4 girls. Even the sisters got their own game. Wait a second. I mean, sisters got 2 games, I guess. You could say Neptunia 2 was technically a sister's game. Or Vert. I mean, technically, I thought, like, when they made Cyber Dimension Neptunia, I thought that was going to be Vert's game. It made sense because, you know, Vert's always talking about MMOs. But it's kind of crazy that it wasn't a Vert game. Vert is in her grave, rolling around, crying, waiting for Nepgear to come by. Sisters, am I right? When you think about it too, Sister X Sister could have been a... Wait, what's it called? Sister X Sister? That's an anime, isn't it? That one could have been a Vert game. I went to look at what this the Neptunia Writers game was.
Oh hey,
and it's pretty much
got
Katamari.
kicked out of the Yuma Club wall.
Wait, Yuma Club? Our Yuma Club? The one that you created? How did that happen? I'm still in it. I'm pretty sure I'm still in it. Let me check. I'm checking my Umas right now. But I'm pretty sure I was still in it when I last checked. Pretty dummy! Haven't played a while?
Haven't played in a while, like 3 months.
That makes sense. Am I clicking out of the club? Sisters versus sister. No, I'm still in the club.
Sister versus sister. Not that kind of fighting, Alan.
I can't. Yes, let the boxing consume you. Give me a second. I'm getting my login stuff. I like how you got kicked out of your own club, the one that you created. Remember that time when I was like the #1 player in Uma Musume for a while? But I got #1? Good times. Join back? Was it just open?
Join back.
I wonder why they kicked you. Well, I guess it's because just inactiveness. Okay. There we go. Just adding the block in colors. This music is going hard. I don't remember this one from Project Voltage.
I came back to seeing talk about the Power World dating sim.
That was a while ago, but yeah. The Power World dating sim has been like on hold for a while. I wonder why though. Like, visual novels aren't the hardest thing to make, considering I made one. But I wonder if they're doing something crazy with it. I thought it was just gonna be like a one-off joke for Valentine's Day, and they just like, you know, they do it and just be fun. But I guess they're trying to make it to a full game. It's just I'm kind of curious what are they planning to do with it that's taking so much time.
I really wanted to like Yuma, but the gameplay really doesn't vibe with me.
Now I get that. I like it because like it reminds me of Idolmaster. Idolmaster was a raising manager sim kind of thing. So that's why I vibe with it really hard. Because I always wanted an English Idolmaster game, but we never got an English Idolmaster game. Where is this thing? Where's this opening? Am I stupid? Oh, probably right here. We never got English Idolmaster, and that's why Uma Musume is the closest thing to it.
Imagine Nintendo getting so incensed at Pocket Pair that they decide to use their own in-game lore and make a Pokemon dating sim.
I don't think they'll ever make a Pokemon dating sim.
To answer your question, yes.
You hate how progression is basically left behind block.
But
that's
that goes for most gacha games. For
that's the
me,
same with
TBH
what's it called?
Wall.
It's the same with Idolmaster. Because
I just hate how the progression is locked behind luck basically.
it's because like the original Idolmaster game was actually an arcade game, and you were supposed to go through the campaign over and over just to get top idol, and if you fail you have to start over. So it's basically like a reminiscence to that, except it's like turned into horse racing. So the original Idolmaster game on the in the arcade was super luck based because of that. So you spend a lot of money on it. But people have spent a lot of money on the original Idolmaster. Then Idolmaster came out on the Xbox 360 and they brought the whole gameplay from the arcade into the 360. Got really popular, right? And basically Idolmaster 2, which I think is the latest release, or the last Idolmaster game with the girls, because they have made so many spin-offs and branches off it. But basically you have like basically lucky chances of like things going well or not going well. Well, yeah, that's why I like the game, because it is just Idolmaster but with horse girls. And I want to play more of it, but it is a very time-consuming game because it's Idolmaster. Sorry, I had to sneeze. There you go. Speaking of which, though, I jumped back on the Granblue for the gacha. their gacha is cute right now because it's like giving you free roulettes to see if you get lucky to get 100 free rolls. So, I know Granblue just got released on the Steam, but I heard like there's a lot of negatives to it, which is a shame. Because it's like finally the real version of
Did you download
Granblue.
on Steam?
No, I didn't. But the thing is, the thing I hate with it is that the Steam version is leaking to the web browser version, so I can't even log into my Japanese account because it'll redirect me to the English version. Let me see if I can try. I tried it on my phone and it redirected me towards the English version, but my account is Japanese. I have it on the Mobage site.
Boop, boop,
Alright,
boop.
take care on my phone. I never tried it on the website itself though. Let me see. Can I play on the Japanese version? No, it just keeps pushing me to Steam. Hydrate? I'll hydrate after stream. Even if I go to the Japanese account, it just redirects me to Steam. So, and you still can't account link on the English version. So I'm playing my Granblue currently through my download version, the game version. But if that thing gets outdated, then I'm gonna have a problem. Because I can't even log into my Japanese Apple account anymore to update the game. I don't know, is there a way to like, is there a way to basically use Japanese like locale in here? Let me see. Maybe if I go with the, because it really sucks. Oh wait, here we go, there's the Japanese version. There we go. But I can't play from the browser. Did they take out Mobage? Wait a second. Is Mobage gone? No, Mobage still exists. Why is there no option to log in with Mobage? Like, I can't play in the browser anymore. Can I play it? Download. And app? Interesting. Can I play... let me check this out really quick. Is there a way for me to... Let's see. Switch to the mobile version? Like so? Alright. Nope. It won't let me play... Like, it's forcing me to play it on the app. Like, it wants me to do an app download. Dang. I hope they figure out that linking soon, because if my version of the Granblue game gets outdated, I'm not gonna be able to play it anymore. Granted, I usually just read stories, but still. My account! Guys, my account! My account that I spent money on! Usually I buy the anniversary tickets because the anniversary tickets let you pick any character you want. No, I'm not starting over.
Time to start all over again.
I have literally all the divine beasts, the what's it called, the Zodiac girls. The only one I'm missing is the horse girl, but I have all the Zodiac girls. You can't make me start over. Not like this. Side games, please. Connect my Mobage game. Speaking of mobile games though, you know what mobile game I kind of miss? Has anyone here played Final Fantasy Record Keeper before? I really like Record Keeper, and I thought it was actually pretty good of a mobile game that like represents Final Fantasy. But that game like went under in the West, but it's still ongoing in the East because it's using the same Mobage account. And it makes me sad because I really like that game. Like it was one of the ones I would play as a mobile game just because it's Final Fantasy, and as a Final Fantasy fan, I would play it. Right now, like Chain Chronicles? Yeah,
like
Chain Chronicles still ongoing. It's kind of crazy too because like when you think about it, despite Final Fantasy being pretty popular, there is no mobile game at the moment outside of Dissidia, but that one's gonna end the service soon. Yeah, Mobius was pretty good too.
The only mobile game I love from Final Fantasy was Final Fantasy Mobius.
I like the class system in Mobius, and I like the concept of Mobius, but I couldn't really get into it because the whole 3D was slowing down my old phone. So I couldn't really play it. There we go. But now that I have a good phone, the game went down, so... But there was like a lot of Final Fantasy mobile games that were pretty good, like Dissidia Operamina.
I could play it on Steam, so it wasn't a problem.
I didn't know it was on Steam at all. Just shows how much advertising or how much research I put. One or the other. There you go. But yeah, there's a lot of mobile games that I like. I think, didn't Brave Exvius 2 also went down? Like Final Fantasy Brave Exvius? I think that game is down too, right? In the service? Yep. Brave Exvius is down. I think Opera Omnia is already down. Let me see. Yep, Opera Omnia is down. Like they had their new one, but that one, the one that's Dissidia, but it's like all the Final Fantasy characters put into a modern setting. I don't think that one's gonna do well. I mean, the gameplay looks okay because it's like a lot more action based, but at the same time, I don't think it's gonna do well. Which is a shame because I wanted it, like, I want to play a Final Fantasy mobile game. You would think that a Final Fantasy mobile game would be like the easiest thing.
Exvius is down. Damn, I did try it a few years ago.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good. Exvius was like actually a full Final Fantasy game, complete with an MP bar and everything. It was actually really good. You had your whole exploration aspect too to it. I thought I was gonna play like Brave Exvius or Brave Frontier, but it actually played more like a Final Fantasy game. The only thing is that there was a gacha, of course, and like it had the same gacha system as Brave Exvius or Brave Frontier, but the exploration part was really fun. It was kind of reminding me of like Golden Sun with this like exploration. Like, I want to say full RPG, JRPG gacha games are probably like going extinct at this point. Like the only one I could think of like at the moment is Granblue, but I'm trying to think like what. I mean, technically a lot of these games are still in the East though. Like Record Keeper is still ongoing, right? Which is really cool, but at the same time, I wish there was an English Record Keeper because like they had an interesting story to it too. Because you play as a record keeper who keeps track of the Final Fantasy storylines and you try to make sure you make amends, right? You try to fix those timelines. But then like the story evolved to the part where like there's more characters that are introduced. Like it has its own version of Sid. It has like the female counterpart. It was actually interesting. But the game itself ended up like end the service in the West, but continued in the East. I just wish like some of these games would still like be ongoing, or at least have like an offline version, right? West can't have, yeah. I think part of it too.
West can't have shit, lol.
I think part of it too, it's a different audience. Japanese people are more accepting of gacha games, but the West is more skeptical with it, right? So they're not as easy to get money to be spent, and I guess it makes sense. But that's why I'm saying like more gacha games just need to go the Granblue route, right? Where Granblue has an English translation, and basically it's available for the East and the West. So even if the Western version goes down, like the Steam version wants to like go end of service, my account is still Japanese, and I could still probably play the Granblue version, right, in English. I don't know why most like I guess it's because of servers, but at the same time, it's like, why not just have Japanese or English in-house translations and just let the English players use Japanese servers? I would 100% play Princess Reconnect, even if my ping is low, you know? And I get it, for Granblue, like, people in the West complain, like, oh my gosh, we can't do Guild Wars because we don't have zero ping refresh like Japanese players do. But I'm not competitive. I'm not aiming for top 1,000. I used to aim for like top 3,000, but not anymore.
I still can't believe
That's crazy.
got banned off Steam because of registration rewards.
Did you see Snowbreak though? That one game with the booby girls? That game actually got is getting in trouble with the with China, and it has to go through like heavy censorship.
At Fenwerk, so did Blue Archive. It's against their toes.
But Blue Archive still is on Steam, isn't it? I'm pretty sure Blue Archive is still on Steam. They removed the registration? That makes sense.
They removed the registration rewards.
I'm surprised Browntails just didn't do that. That seems like a very simple solution. Okay, there we go. Okay, got all the base colors in here. Now that I have the base colors, let me go clean up the outline more. There you go. Also, let me get the base color underneath, just to make sure I didn't miss anything. There you go. So I missed the buttons. Did she have any color on the buttons? She did. It's starting to get hot. Is it getting hot for you guys too? I heard that this week in my area it's gonna be like 90 degrees. American freedoms, 90 freedoms. So I don't know what that is in Canadian. Freezing rain? Oh, you're lucky.
Freezing rain.
We're starting our summer early, so we're getting 90 freedoms this week. We measure our temperatures in freedom. Little stretch.
There would be problems if it was 90°C greater than.
We would be in Pokepokopia.
60% of the snow melted the past 2 days.
So you still have 40% of the snow left? That's pretty nice though, because then you get to like watch the snow turn into a flood. What a comfy way to go.
While only America and Canada exists, how?
Yeah. If you're not in America or Canada, you're probably in America or Canada, right? You get what I mean? You know what I mean? Wink, wink. Speaking of which, let me check my commission messages just to see if they confirm that they like it or not. Okay. Still haven't gotten back to me. What about this person? Nope, still haven't gotten back to me. What about this person? Still haven't gotten back to me. What about this person? Okay. Alright, messages are all looking good. I'm getting tired. I think the thing too with the heat is like it makes me extra exhausted. Like I get tired much faster with the heat. Like this heat is making me like I need to start setting up my fan, because if we're gonna hit 90s, then I have to have a fan ready, or else I'm gonna start sweating like crazy on stream. Either I go like, you know, take off my shirt, and nobody wants to see me take off my shirt. I'm not like an anime protagonist where, you know, it's like, yeah, anime girls. Isn't this Cynthia's theme? Yeah, this is Cynthia's theme. I recognize this theme. The piano opening gave it away. really hot though. Maybe I should look for my fan after stream. I'm kinda tired though. Maybe it's a good time to end it. Should we just end stream, chat? The thing is though, I'm weighing over like maybe I can make commissions this week so I can play games for a stream. But maybe just to be safe, I'll do all art stream this week. Just to be safe. Just in case something happened. Because if something was to happen and I had to be called away from my computer, I don't know if I could make the commissions. Considering, you know, how crazy tight things are. Let me see. I'm getting tired, like sleepy tired. If I open my window though. But if I open my window now, people are gonna hear me talk outside. It's gonna be awkward. Especially when I start talking about anime girls and being naked. My neighbors will not look at me the same way. There you go. Could be my allergies too. Usually whenever my allergies kick in, it makes me tired. I have all sorts of excuses, chat. My excuses are ready, right? If I'm not tired because I'm tired, it's probably because of my allergies. If I'm not tired because of my allergies, then it's just because I didn't get sleep. I'm ready with those excuses. I'm an expert at making up excuses. Watch this, chat. I'm a little tired. Maybe I'll just finish cleaning up the inking on this one and call it a night. I'm actually hungry though. I don't think I drink it after the coffee. See, another excuse. No, I'm gonna call it here. I think this week I'm gonna spend the whole week drawing just so I can catch up on commissions and have a comfortable space. That way I'm a little ahead on the commissions and I can start doing other things comfortably. Because if I do video games this week, I probably fall behind on commissions. But yeah, thank you guys for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream as much as I did. It was fun. It was silly. Should I raid somebody? I don't feel like raiding actually. I feel tired. I feel like really tired all of a sudden. Wait, why do I feel so tired? Maybe it's the coffee. Maybe I didn't drink my coffee tonight. I just need to drink more coffee. So yeah, I'm gonna jump up here. It was a lot of fun. Tune in tomorrow, more drawing, right? And then tune in the next day, more drawing. And then tune in the next day, more and more drawing. Literally just drawing all over the place. Oh, I'm drawing so hard. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream as much. Oh, one of my VTuber friends is playing Marathon. Before I go, how is Marathon? Did Marathon do well? I don't know, like, what do we think about the chat? No. I'm kind of curious if Marathon did well. Hey, look, guys! I just spoke of Neptunia. Look what I found on Twitter on my phone. What? Reboot again? Is this like what are these? Like I can see that's just their outfits, but are they different? Yeah. Ram? No, they're the same outfit. No, is it a little different? Yeah, Nepgear's outfit's definitely different. Wait, did they give Vert a sister? Wait, no, that's new Vert girls. Here's Nor, here's Blanc, here's... Wait. Nor, Blanc, Vert. Who's this? Who's this? Are they related to... What's today? Look at me talk about Neptunia, we get new Nep stuff. Look at this Nep. Look at that Nep. She's so flat. Wow. You know, I didn't like this generation of Nep because she wasn't like in her oversized parka.
Instead of disappearing, she divided.
I know, she got 2 extra sisters. They're twins. She got herself a Ram and Rom, but extra large size. I'm guessing this is related to Neptune. Maybe, no, it can't be Dreamcast. They already did Dreamcast. Wait, let me see. So Vert's sisters, Blanc, Blanc's sister, but then no, wait, what about PlayStation? I don't know. I feel like the numbers are uneven here. Vert gets 2 sisters and Neptune just gets Nepgear. Let me see. Let me see what people are talking about. I need to see. I can't believe they just announced Neptunia.
You sure she didn't kidnap them?
Oh, look! Oh, guys, look! Switch Girl! Definitely Switch Girl. She's very cute. Comfy. Maximum comfy. Okay, that's Switch. Is this supposed to be PlayStation related? I can't tell if this is PlayStation related or Neptune related. No, it's Last Station. The Last Station logo. I recognize the Last Station logo. Is that PlayStation 5 girl? Let me see. What about wait, what about the other one? Oh, she got 2 sisters. Wow. 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 What about Neptune? Neptune didn't get anything. Wait, are they saying it's the last installment? What do you mean last installment? Wait a second. I accidentally closed the window. 1 second, guys. Neptune mention. Huh? Neptunia. Is this the last? What's it called? Neptunia 5th. Oh wait, that's last year. Imagine they end up being the older sisters.
Imagine they end up being older sisters, Alin Louise.
What if it's the... Okay, guys, hear me out. What if, right? Hear me out. What if they're PC? I just hope this is a good Neptunia game. Like, we haven't had a mainstay Neptunia game for a while. Wait, did they show this at the... Where did they show this? So we have until the 19th until... What's it called? The trailer. Alright, well, I'm excited for Nep. Very cute Neps. I'm gonna go here. I'm hungry. I'm tired. I'm gonna get myself some rest. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream as much as I did. Is there a website? There's a website.
They're Pishi Capo.
I can't believe they draw Pishi so hard. When have we gotten like Pishi showing up in a later game? Right? We haven't seen Pishi in a while. We've seen Plutia or Pururuto. We've seen Uzume, but Pishi is just dead. Poor Pishi. I'm looking at the trailer for this Nep game. Give me a second.
Mostly DLC Char XD.
Yeah. But the thing is though, like, I guess Puruto didn't really show up in another game too, so. Alright, I'm jumping off here. Now that we saw some Neps, I'm good. Thank you guys for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream as much as I did. I'm tired. Have a good night, guys. No raid because I'm tired. Look at this Nep. Isn't she cute? Wow. Vert's sisters. I like the Switch Girl though. Switch Girl's looking pretty cute. She's looking pretty comfy. I wonder though if they're gonna be sister. The Last Station, she's medium. Like Louise also always small girls, and then like the Lean Box is always... Is it called Lean Box? I forgot what the... I know Last Station, Louie... What was Xbox called again? Was it called Lean Box? I don't think it was Lean Box. I think I'm making things up. Alright, thank you guys for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream as much as I did. Let me go save my file to make sure. Did I save my file? Yeah, I saved my file, just to make sure. I'm gonna work on it after stream. But yeah, I'm gonna grab a snack. I'm hungry. Have a good night! Take care! Bye-bye! See you guys tomorrow for art, when I do more art, because I'm arting all over the place. I'm so arty. Gosh. You see, when I'm tired, I tend to make more sillier noises. That's just the VTuber aspect of me. Alright, bye! Good night. I'm gonna grab some food. Hungry.